Deborah, do you think it's only you with children? We also want to be well off. You can call whoever you want, but I have come to kill you, and nothing will deter me from fulfilling my mission, said the voice captured on the chilling audio recording that was retrieved from the murder scene that was the elderly couple's retirement home. Seeking work abroad for greener pastures has been the norm in low and developing countries for a long time. For some, it's for unskilled jobs like maid work, care jobs, cleaning, and security work, while for others with sought-after skills are able to grab the high-paying expatriate jobs with multinational companies. And while some choose to make these foreign countries their home, a few will always hope to return back to their native countries to settle and establish business with the acquired fortune, or even to retire. This is the chilling story of David and Florence Mutaga that has sent chills throughout the nation and gripped diasporans with fears of ever coming back home. Welcome back to Tavern Crime Chronicles. Here we explore strange, mysterious, chilling, solved and unsolved cases in Uganda, Africa and beyond. If you have the nerve for fascinating stories, this is your channel. So please join us today, and together we'll uncover the hidden mysteries behind the high fences, the closed doors, and the secrets lurking in the shadows. Today's story takes us to Entebbe, in the affluent neighborhood of Lugonjo, Nachiwogosel. Far from being a busy, noisy Ugandan city, Entebbe retains a sense of wild and calm nature as it sits on the shores of Lake Victoria and thus houses many beaches, hotels, vacation homes, wildlife, and is even home for the President of Uganda. Now, not to be lost in its beauty, Entebbe has seen its fair share of horrible crimes over the years, but that has slowly gone down with security tightening in the area until that chilling, eerie Sunday night on July 6, 2025. Just a mile away from State House, Entebbe, a killer raided the home of an elderly couple, assaulted and stabbed them to death before walking away without a trace. David Bagala Mutaga was born on May 1, 1956, to Ernest Kavenge Chivirege and Christine Chivirege. David was the last born in a family of 4, and his siblings described him as very calm, intelligent, respectful, friendly gentleman, present father, and dedicated husband with a signature smile that captured many hearts. This character earned him respect even among his family members, that he was chosen as heir of the Chivirege family when their father passed, and despite being the youngest. David attended Bodo Junior School and King's College Bodo, where he majored in physics, mathematics, and even further mathematics. He went on to complete the Bachelor of Science degree with a concurrent diploma in education from Makerere University. Finally, he flew to Switzerland to further his education, where he completed his postgraduate degree at the University of Zurich. But it was not work without play for David, and it was during this time that he met his lover Deborah Nazuwa Kasada. Born on 4th December 1962 to Rehoboam Lum Kasada and Mama Freda, Deborah was a loving young girl full of good spirit. She was described by relatives as one who made everyone feel loved and very special. She grew up in Jinja and attended Wanyange Girls Secondary School, and after the loss of her parents, she went on to stay with a relative. And her fate would later change for the better when her uncle, an ambassador residing in Paris, France, asked if she could come and stay with him. There she furthered her education mastered the French and German languages, and even went on to acquire a job in a Zurich bank. It was while working in the bank that her path met with David, and that spark ignited would live on for ages. The beautiful couple got married in 1988 and were blessed with 2 children, Isabel Najita Mutaga and Mark Ernest Kavenge Mutaga. The couple went on to have impressive and extensive careers in top Swiss communications and banking firms for over 30 years. While in Switzerland, they never lost touch of their native country and often came back home. They kept in touch with relatives, old friends from school, and even set up different businesses, which included housing apartments in Tinda, business arcades in both Entebbe and Chagwe, and were left to be overseen by relatives. East or west, home is best, and that was not any different for the Mutagas. As they approached their senile stage, they knew that they had to retire and rest from the first world. They had saved a lot of money and had enough assets to keep their lives going smoothly. In 2021, they retired and returned home to Uganda, Entebbe, where they had constructed a beautiful retirement home. They, however, kept in touch with their children, who were by then chasing their dreams in Switzerland and United States, respectively. "Hello, Ronald. Please come back. We have been attacked, and Daddy is doing very badly," said Deborah hysterically over the phone as she called their house help, who had just left. Earlier in the day, the Mutagas had organized a family get-together and hosted many relatives. They had their 2 house helps over, a young gentleman called Ronald, and a lady, Ronald's sister, who helped in the organization, preparation of meals, and even serving guests. By 7 p.m., all the guests had left, and the help too had left to their home, where they resided with their elder brother. It was around 9:30 p.m. when Ronald received that chilling phone call, and he rushed back to his boss's home. He and his sister quickly rushed back to the scene using their elder brother's motorcycle and found the gate open, with David lying at the entrance. Noticing he was full of blood and appeared to be lifeless, they rushed to the nearest police station and reported the case. The police were quick to act and came to the Mutaga residence. David was found lying lifeless at the gate, and on checking inside the house, Deborah was also unfortunately found brutally murdered in the bathtub, lying in her own pool of blood. On Monday morning, the country awoke to a chilling murder story. The whole nation was saddened at the story of an elderly couple murdered in the comfort of their home, after they had spent years in the diaspora laboring in the chilling weather to make a life for themselves. Leaders and social media influencers called for a quick investigation into the case so that the murderer would quickly be brought to book. A CCTV video footage was retrieved a few days later, revealing that the attacker climbed over the highly secured wall fence, gently maneuvered the electric barbed wire by climbing the avocado tree at the back of the house, and jumped into the compound. He thereafter stealthily opened one of the bedroom windows and climbed through. Meanwhile, David was seated on the dining table, slowly sipping on what appeared to be wine, probably relaxing after the long day of having guests over. The intruder walked towards David and stabbed his leg with a knife, asking him questions that were inaudible on the camera. David noticed the intruder wore a black sky mask to disguise, so he probably couldn't make out his face, as he screamed to Deborah to call for help, that he was under attack. The intruder appeared to be demanding something from David, and thereafter dragged him towards the gate and demanded that he open it, as it required a security code. After David had opened the gate, The attacker quickly stabbed him multiple times in the chest and left him to die as he walked back to the house calling on Deborah's name. Looking into every room like a wounded lion, he scanned the whole house like someone who knew it so well. He climbed up the stairs, kicked the master bedroom door open, calling Deborah to come out because he had come to kill her and nothing was going to stop him. There was no video footage in their bedroom, but Deborah's body was later discovered lying lifeless by the police, viciously stabbed multiple times in their bathtub. Efforts are still underway to ascertain the exact identification of the murderer so that justice for the elderly couple can be served and for the family to find closure.
We suffer. You children have studied. Me, I'm not studying. I'm at home suffering. Now go to hospital. Go to hospital. Well, I come in here and I'm watching it. I do something. Why? Matuka! Come and help your husband. Your husband is here, guys.
David Mutaga, 69 years, and Deborah Mutaga, 62 years, were on 12th July 2025 laid to rest in Nagalabi, Gudo village in Wakiso district. Unfortunately, their two children could not come to the burial for security reasons, as the evidence so far shows that the murderer is someone who was well known to the family, most probably a family member who even knew their home so well. As we await for the police to do their job, let us do our due diligence in finding peace that not all our family members wish us well, or are even happy when we prosper. Let's keep our blessings and good news close-knit, for most people prefer to hear bad news. Unfortunately, the hand that you feed today will most likely bite you tomorrow. People normally want to reap where they did not sow, and think their relatives working in diaspora have it easy and owe them something, like it's their duty to always send them money. Well, home or abroad, life is definitely challenging everywhere, and we do hope that the perpetrator who is caught gets the sentence that he deserves. Tell us, do you think it's a good idea to come home after years of working overseas? Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe, like the video, and even share it with your friends and family. And we will see you at the next one.